Greg, just some AHL housekeeping to start. Yannick Bayou was suspended a couple of games for an obscene gesture in the game versus Toronto. I just wondered if the team had seen it or what it had happened as far as the Marlies were concerned.
To be honest, I don't know too much about it. I had not noticed it during the game. The next day, clipping the game, it happened to pop up in video. I'm not sure why or what the situation was, but it's good that the league's taking action and not allowing for that kind of stuff to be in the game of hockey.
All right. I was just talking to Adam Brooks and the move of moving him as a utility player and being able to play in multiple different situations. What kind of value is Adam to you as a coach?
Extremely valuable. There was one game out in Stockton that he wasn't in the lineup with an injury day-to-day. He was extremely missed in that game. I can use him in every single situation. He logs a lot of minutes. He creates a lot of offense. He defends well. He's a smart player. So, and he's a great person, a great teammate, a leader for our group. So, extremely valuable. It's nice to have him. It makes our job as a staff a lot easier for sure.
I talked to Rich about seeing the team being engaged. Now, you'd expect that in games because the competitive urge takes over. But when you see guys like Adam and Rich engaged in practice, it really, especially this season, it has become infectious. Or how do you see it when those guys are leading by that example?
Well, the best case scenario is when your best players are the leaders and the guys who work the hardest every day. So they bring that, they set the bar, they set the tone, the expectations every day of how we're getting better. Really they're an extension of our coaching staff. They set the culture and the energy, and it's really a pleasure to work with them.
Next question goes to David Sisk. Go ahead, David.
Hey, Greg. Both Rich and Adam were talking about how they really notice and value the fact that so many people on the roster have a lot of leadership qualities, and the fact that the Marlies organization really emphasizes having good people involved on the team. Is that something, first of all, that you've really noticed about a lot of the players on this team? And is that something that you value and really look for in your players?
Well, it's definitely something that we value in our players. And to be honest, the culture that has grown here and the type of people that are here, the quality of person that's here, it's one of the biggest things that drew me to the job opportunity when I was approached. It's an impressive organization with a lot of great people to work with, surrounded by a lot of knowledge. As a staff, we get to utilize those resources and those people as players, they get to utilize it. So I think it's definitely one of the strengths of this organization.
Next up, we go to Kevin McGran. Go ahead, Kevin.
Hey, Greg. Questions about three players. First off, can you tell me how Timothy Liljegren has progressed this year, what you've seen from him?
Yeah, he's definitely, he logs so many minutes for us. He's in, again, just a lot like Brooksy. He's in all situations. We really rely on him for gameplay and especially at the offensive blue line. He's starting to add new layers to his game. He's starting to attack down more. He's starting to threaten the net more. He's not just a perimeter player, and his ability to attack to the middle of the rink and carry a puck from top of the circle to top of the circles and transition the game is very impressive, and also how well he defends in the middle of the rink. So he's continuing to mature himself and gain consistency and also add layers to what was already a strong game to begin with.
And pardon me, but I think I've lost track of Nick Robertson. Is he with you guys? Is he back with the taxi squad? What have you seen of him when he's played for you?
He's with us, just working through his injury and taking it day by day.
What have you seen of him as a player, though, when he was going?
Sorry, what was the question?
Just about Nick Robertson. What did you see of him as a player when he was going?
How tenacious he was, how hard he worked. He hunts the puck down, takes away time and space, forces the opponents into bad decisions or turnovers. And then when the game transitions, the ability to attack the net, to get to the inside, and obviously everybody knows how well he shoots the puck. So, every game when he was playing, he was getting better with every rep. Great athletes find a way to improve at a fast rate, and he was doing that.
And can you offer an update on Rasmus Sandin?
Not at the time.
And the last one goes to Joshua Cloak. Go ahead, Joshua.
Greg, just following up there, do you expect Nick to be available for games this weekend?
No, not this weekend.
Jeremy Brazo and McKenna, maybe two players whose scoring touch in junior hasn't necessarily translated yet to the AHL. Is there something you'd like to see more from them? I don't mean to group them together, but with those two players, is there something you'd like to see more from them so that scoring can translate at the AHL?
Yeah, I mean, the scoring touch hasn't gone away. You see it every day in practice, how good their hands are, their ability to shoot a puck. Braz, which he's done in the games he's played, he just needs to get to the net and use his body and really force a defender to stop his frame. And he's a big guy. McKenna, he's a really smart player. He's reliable. It was really impressive the first game he played. They'd given him the system, the structure. I think it was that morning, and he went out and executed everything perfectly. So he's doing a lot of good things. As he builds more consistency as a pro and works through practice and gets comfortable at this level, I'm sure the opportunity and the scoring chances will come because the scoring touch is still there and we see it in practice.